here in the studio, and I've got a special guest with me today. We have got Cora Spearman of Coradorables. She's got her fashion brand that is pretty exceptional. And Cora, I wanted to just welcome you in today. You look absolutely stunning.
Oh,
this right here is yours, right? This is your design.
It is. This is made with our Suprema cotton. Cotton is only 3% of cotton is grown in the United States, and we have access to it. This is the Suprema cotton, 100% organic. We manufacture everything, source everything here in Hawaii. So when you support Coradorables, you're helping to support over 20 locally owned, mostly women-run businesses.
Okay, now Coradorables, let's take a step back for a moment and tell everybody about Coradorables and how you got started. I know over time you were able to take advantage of some of these programs, which is the high cap loan and also Feed the Hunger Fund. So both of those were able to help you scale up and do more business here in Hawaii. But how did this all get started for you?
Well, we got started, actually, it's a crazy start. I started the company after I was diagnosed with head, neck, and brain cancer. And then as I was sitting in my cancer bed, I didn't want to focus on cancer anymore. I wanted to focus on something different, something to look forward to. And so that was creating a made in Hawaii brand, which is Coradorables. And I wanted it to be sourced in Hawaii, bring jobs back to Hawaii, as well as to manufacture everything here. So it was born out of, I guess, a lot of strife initially, but I wouldn't be able to do the business without funds like Feed the Hunger, who helped us not only to scale, but to build the brand.
Wow, incredible story. And to see that you are putting out fabulous clothing, the one that you're wearing here today, but also you got a whole line that's going to be coming out in just a moment. But if you could just mention to us how they were able to, those specific programs were able to help you build your brand and really level up, what would you say?
Well, we start off, you have to always have a plan. So we start off with Hawaii Small Business Development Center, HSBDC. Dennis Wong was my mentor there. We also worked with SCORE. Keith Ogata also was my mentor there at SCORE. Worked with Mary Dale with the SBA. Mary Dale then introduced me to the ASB. ASB introduced me to Feed the Hunger. Feed the Hunger then was there to help us when we started our co-branding with Peanuts at the time, but then we ended up launching with Bloomingdale's on the mainland. So they've been with us every step of the way. I always say that I'm like the black female Forrest Gump. Life's like a box of macadamia nut chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
All right, and I love to hear the journey that it took you to get here. All that with the help of not only High Cap and of course Feed the Hunger Fund, but also your beautiful ohana that you brought here today, and they are decked out in your styles today. So if you wouldn't mind bringing them out, talk to me about what you've designed and what they're wearing today.
Well, they're wearing the Monstera collection, our signature collection. We started the Monstera collection because there's a Monstera in every yard that we've lived in here in Hawaii. This collection actually is featured now at Disney Aulani Resorts and Spas.
Wow.
So they're our newest partner, and so we're so excited and so grateful. It's been a lifelong dream to be able to partner with Disney. Back when I was 14 years old, I told my grandmother, we were at the Epcot Center in Florida. I said, you know, one day I'm going to go to all these countries. It was Japan, Polynesia, Germany, and I ended up doing all those things. I ended up graduating from high school and college in Japan, and it landed me here in Hawaii, and the rest is history.
Absolutely stunning pieces. And I wanted to bring everybody out because I think this needs like a second go at it, like a little runway action. And then this is your family here today.
It is. My husband, Christopher Kalani Ali'i Chang. The shirt's named for him, the Kalani shirt. This is Zoe.Chang. Shout out to Sacred Hearts. And then also Isabel Chang. And then we have the bestie here. This is Tam Malone Reed. Her family is absolutely amazing. Her son actually just went to the Olympics.
Oh, wow. Incredible. I mean, stunning family. And I wanted to bring you guys into the light so we can see how beautiful these styles are. The colors just look so extraordinary. And I love that your daughters are just fashionistas. Yeah. And I feel like they're going to be taking on Mama's business at some point because they look so cute and they know exactly what they're doing when they're walking down, strutting their stuff. Now, if people wanted to get all of your styles, they wanted to shop, where would they go and how would they learn more about you and your story?
Coradorables.com. You can also find our new collections like the Monster collection at Disney Aulani Resorts and Spas. And then we want to give a shout out to our friends over at Threads Hawaii who does all of our embroidery. We source everything locally. We say think local, but grind global.
All right, I love it. So much knowledge coming from you, Cora, and your beautiful family today. Now, last question, you know, with what you've gone through with these different programs, what would you say to those business owners out there that need some help, additional help in scaling their brand and wanting to take things to the next level? Do you have any advice for them?
Absolutely. Always start with a business plan. With that will be your Bible, and it also is like we call it like Moana with the wayfinding. That will always be your starting point. You will always be able to find your way when you have a solid plan. Also depend on the state. With the DBED, there's many resources that are there. Just do your research, but also always have an amazing mentor, someone who's gone the path ahead of you and maybe made some of the mistakes that can then share some of their knowledge with you. So mentorship is always key. You don't ask, you don't get. Closed mouths don't get fed.
All right, great advice. Thank you so much for joining us today, for showing off your beautiful designs. Make sure you go ahead and check her out and all these stunning pieces. Mahalo to your family for joining us as well. Don't they look amazing? We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more.